Hi, I'm Jenny, and I know what you're probably thinking. There's normally two of them. Well, Nat's on holiday, so now it's Jenny's chance to get a little something out of my system. I'm going to talk about my problem with Pixar.
Damn.
Alright, before I get into it, haters, please leave your vitriol in the comment section below. Can I just say that I am not trying to negate any of the great work that Pixar has done for animation. And I don't hate all Pixar films. I am the perfect age to love Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. purely just out of nostalgia for my childhood. And Ratatouille was part of one of the most uplifting days I had in my early 20s. I also saw Hairspray that day, and weirdly enough, both of those movies have a very similar theme of be yourself and love what you do and your dreams will come true. And hell, I'm probably one of the only people in the entire world above the age of 12 that legitimately enjoyed Cars 2. So what's my damage? Well, I think they're lazy filmmakers. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing animators and fantastic technicians, but I find that they're lacking in the art of filmmaking. Okay, you'll probably turn around and say, but Jenny, I think you'll find that each one of those movies takes years to make each. Yeah, they do. Animation takes a goddamn long time. I understand that. And it's not that they're lazy in terms of time and effort, it's that they're lazy in terms of story. In my opinion, and yes, it's just my opinion and not fact, they are overly sentimental and emotionally manipulative. And this isn't something that I've felt in recent years or since I saw Inside Out. I have consistently been complaining about this since Up. Alright, little intermission just to clarify some things. I don't care for Up. And I hated Toy Story 3. You know that furnace scene in Toy Story 3? Was I feeling emotion? Yes, I was. Was I crying? No, I wasn't. A, because I don't cry in movies. And B, because I was too busy being filled with the fires of rage. As I mature, and therefore as my tastes mature, I'm starting to realize that what I really love and appreciate in film is detail and characters. Plot is important, but it's the world that captures me and makes me excited for a film. I'm realizing now that this plot versus character argument is the same reason I had a lot of problems with the latest seasons of Lost. I mean, not to brag, but I consider myself pretty well versed in how films work. So to me, the decisions they make to elicit emotion from the audience are obvious. I can see the strings that they're pulling to make you feel. Here's a happy string. Here's a sad string. Here's the death of your childhood string. If you stop and look close enough, you can see the machinations of what they're doing. It's like one of those open top pianos where you can see all the strings in and see the notes being played. Yeah, that's an analogy. And you know what? When I see the way they manipulate those moments in Pixar movies, it doesn't feel genuine. It feels calculated. It's almost as if a bunch of very talented technicians have discovered a code to human emotion and are photocopying it into every story they write. But the code feels simplified. It's analytical and it's cold. So when it comes to those perfectly placed, heart-wrenching Pixar scenes, I just get exasperated. Because I would have rather had spent that time in the movie building the detail of that world or getting to know the beautiful and bizarre facets of the characters' personalities and then have my heart break in this tiny moment that connects to everything else. But instead, we're stuck in a series of grandiose moves that are built to make you sob. Now, I don't have time to get into their struggles with having strong female leads, or how all of their animation has a strikingly similar design and style. So instead, I'm going to offer a solution. Stop giving them so much credit. We've seen Brave and The Good Dinosaur by now, and don't tell me that those things were bad because of Disney. I don't want to hear it. Still under the Pixar banner. And yet, despite their flaws, people still revere them. Pixar is a cult. I can't tell you the number of times I've mentioned my dislike for Pixar and I've been dismissed or looked at with an utter disbelief, or even worse, called heartless and unfeeling, which may be true. Here we are in a free speech culture where it's considered next to blasphemy to consider that Pixar is possibly not perfect. I mean, I'll probably get vilified and torn to shreds for this. Please comment below. Think about it. Really, our continuous, unquestioning swallowing of everything Pixar releases is doing them harm. It's encouraging them to be lazy. It's giving them a free pass to not think critically about what they're making. So ask yourself this. Do you want Pixar to continue being awesome? Or would you like them to dwindle down into mediocrity? It's your choice. It's also your choice to hate me if you like. So please leave a comment below, like, dislike, subscribe, whatever you want. Share it with your friends if you think, damn, this bitch don't know what she talking about. It's up to you. It's all G.